Hello and welcome back to Satisfactory. So I'm back here at the base after our 3-episode excursion to the southern forest, the grasslands, and other parts in the south. And I got back here, I shredded the inventory that I had that I didn't want. And we're down to a kind of a bare minimum here. And we're going to get started on bauxite today. But I want to do a couple things before we actually do that. The first thing is, of course, hard drive research. Heavy flexible frame is, I like the other one I have already. Electrode circuit board, I like the silicon one I have already. And coated cable, maybe. I think we'll go with that one. And more scanning. Okay, so I'm going to deconstruct this because by the time, hopefully in 10 minutes, we will be at a different location. And that is up there getting the bauxite. Okay, so the second thing I want to do before we head up to do the bauxite is I want to place down some of the buildings, not where we're going to use them necessarily, but just to look at recipes. And I think we need, well, I guess we only need one refinery, but I'll have it open just in case. Let's see. Yeah, we definitely only need one refinery. So, bauxite ore comes in. 7 ore plus 10 water make 8 alumina solution and 2 silica. That's 70 per minute plus 100 per minute is 80 and 20. So the key one here is, of course, the 80 alumina solution. And then here, aluminum scrap consumes 240 alumina solution per minute, plus 60 petroleum coke per minute, and gives us 360 aluminum scrap and 60 fluid. That's that's water back. So right now you can see that there's 3 of these at 80, to 1 of these at 240, and then the scrap I think is done in a foundry. Yes. And that needs 240. So now we're talking 240, 360. We're talking 1.5 of these foundries to every one of these. And then after that, also then, this needs 140 silica per minute. This is only producing 20 times 3, which is 60, so we'll need to bring in the other 80. And this is consuming 100 water times 3, which is 300. And this is only, this one is only producing 60, so that means we'll need 240, which is 2 water extractors, which is really nice, numbers-wise. And then from here, the aluminum ingots, I think it's an assembler. The all-clad aluminum sheets. So 60 ingots, and we're going to be making 1.5 of these, which is 120. Means 2 of these consumes all 60. We'll need to bring up 45 copper ingots then, and that'll give us 30 aluminum sheets, all-clad aluminum sheets per minute. And so I think that's the numbers we want. So we want 3, 1, 1.5, and 2. That's almost certainly not enough to sustain us, but at least it's enough to get us started. Now, I think we talked about this also. I could make this stuff down a bit lower and pipe the water across and do it down lower someplace, but I'm just going to do it up here. The water extractor, no, the water pumps, logistics, only cost 4 megawatts per 20 feet of vertical rise. We are roughly, check the number here. Maybe? That one? Yes. Let me see. This is Sorry, I'm just making sure that I have the numbers right before I say them. 80... We are at 100 meters above 0, which is a little bit of an arbitrary number, but that's fine. And the water is at roughly 18 meters below. In order to get the water all the way up here, we'll need at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pumps, which I'm not bothered by. I mean, that's 24 megawatts per pipe of water. We'll need almost a full pipe of water for what we're talking about here. That's really not that much. I mean, do I have a power pole handy? Now I do. I mean, right now I have a surplus of power, partially because the factory's not doing a whole lot. But I have plenty of power. 24 megawatts is not anything to worry about. I'm going to take these guys down, just because I might want their components for the bauxite. Okay, that was about 5 minutes. We have 5 minutes to get to the top and build another MAM, which should be fine. So I did a little bit of building here. This upper level here is going to be for all of the smelting. I'm going to be a little vague or a little generous with what I'm calling smelting. And basically, anything that's dealing with the raw ore, I could consider smelting, but not guaranteed. So, for example, I'll probably leave the quartz refining down on the level where it's at now. But I may bring the limestone up to this new level, even though it's not made in a smelter or a foundry. It's made in refinery if we make the wet concrete or the pure ingots or whatever. But like I said, I'm going to be a little bit vague with it, and I think I do want to try and straighten this curve. I haven't done it yet, obviously, but if I can straighten it out a little bit, make it just a bit of an S. Oh, I know what I wanted to check. Brake. Didn't brake early enough. Someone said in the comments, probably 4 episodes ago, the last time I was up here, that the switches matter when you're driving manually, but not when you're on automatic. So let's try it. This should go straight through without making me turn. Yeah, I thought I had done this. Unless I wasn't back far enough. It doesn't. The switches don't seem to matter when you're driving manually. I don't know if that's a bug or what it is, but, and I'll even, just for fun, press the D key just to force it to the right, and it still goes left. So I wanted to actually stop in there, but I was going too fast. So let's just back up here, and that's fine. You can be there. So we have bauxite. We have a impure node, I think it is, over there. And we have a pure node that we talked about the last time we were up here that's this way. The thing that I didn't measure, oops, is how much actual bauxite do we need. Let me build a refinery real quick. I'm going to build it close to me so I can reach it from here. So I'm going to jump down. For that ratio that we were just talking about, we need 70 times 3, so 210. If I only tap those 2 nodes, pure and a normal, that's 120 and 60, so that's only 180. I could overclock, or actually I don't want to overclock. I want to just go to Mark II miner. So I think what I will do is I will do Mark 1 on the pure. No, you know what? I'm going to just go ahead and do Mark 2s on both. Let's do an equipment workshop so I can build C4. Can I not place it up here because the rails are in the way? Dang it. Okay. A bit workshop. And I need to build 4 portable miners. I don't like that these things don't stack. Especially in the early game when you don't have that much inventory. It's a real pain. I don't know if I mentioned that in the early game or not. So let's go out here. I guess I could have driven the train down here. We may need to deal with those spitters again. I don't think I rearmed myself. I did not. Well, if they're here, I may pause and go... Yeah, they're here again. Okay. I'm going to pause, go back to the base, and get some nobelisks. Because I can't take on, like, 5 spitters with the laser sword. I don't have that much confidence in myself. So, so I'll pause, and I will be right back up here with the armaments so that I can take those guys out easily. So, slight change of plans. I'm back here at the base. I have not made the rifle shots that I need yet, the cartridges I need yet, but I wanted to pop in and give you guys a glimpse at the recipes that I'm looking at for the next hard drive so that we can get extra research done this episode. Heavy flexible frames, we've talked about this one before, not interested. Pure iron ingot, however, I am interested in those. So I'm going to take that one. And another hard drive. And I will be back again momentarily. And welcome back. I'm back here at the danger zone. These guys are all clumped up, so if I can be good with my aim with the nobelisks here. That was a little bit bad, but not too bad. Okay, got one. Two, 3, and 4. Actually, I will just do this for the last one. And he's done. Excellent. Let me switch to the jetpack. How much fuel do I have left for the jetpack? 26. Plenty. So now we have plenty more biter bits. Or spitter bits, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 2 is 10. So there's a couple ways that I could do this mine. What I'm just going to do with mines is what I've done with mines kind of all along, and that's just string it along the sort of along the terrain. I'm not going to do foundation-based stuff other than the ones that were basically in the base. We'll kind of just come off here at a 45-degree angle, 240 per minute because it's pure and it's Mark II. And so we need to have, let's do, what is it, 3? Yeah, let's put this on number 3 and number 4. No, I didn't want that on number 4. This is number 4. I think I had these on number 7 at one point in the past. And these were on number 6. A long time ago. Okay. It's going to come out like this, kind of. Ish. No, that's horrible. That's horrible placement. 1, 2. I think I'll go up to 3, like we've done in the past here also. Then I'm just going to follow the rail line here. Why is it being so difficult? I don't know. Oh, I don't have my chainsaw equipped. I don't know. I could just do this with the obelisks, but since I'm already down here, I'm bound to find some biters or something, I'm sure. Especially up here where the, where the things are. Okay. Let me switch shoes again. And also, let me start placing belts. I'll have to come back here with power poles, of course. I want to do a sort of, I'm not sure what you want to call it, method here to place the belts. I've done this before. I don't remember if I've done it on camera or off. But if I hook against the bottommost rung of the stackable poles, and then I measure along the ground until is that crooked? Yes. No, Wally, you cannot hit it with the laser sword. There we go. Come on. That's better. Okay, and then I will grab this one. Continue on. Somebody's here, I can smell it. Yep, I hear him. Maybe? Alright, is that him there? Is that a spider? I think that's a spider. We're gonna have to deal with a spider. Unless I do this the cheater way. You know what I could have done? Now I just thought of this. What if I use special awesome shop? I don't have the tickets with me. Doggone it. I'd have to build walls. But what if I used instead the conveyor wall mounts? I could attach walls to the sides of this thing here. Problem is I would still be off. I guess I could follow the whole thing. But I don't have my tickets with me. Dang it. It's fine. But there is a spider over there. In the bush. Alright, we're going to have to go deal with him. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Guess I could have shot at him. That would have been smarter. Oh, and it's a farty spider, too. Can you let me hit you? There we go. Okay. We got him then. He's defending this thing, of course. It's going to talk to me if I stand here for long enough. Does that work?
I strongly advise you to harvest this specimen.
I'm sure you do, but I'm not going to. Because there's no point. Because your developers haven't put a use for it in the game yet. Excellent. Oopsie. Nope, this one. There we go.
Harvest.
You harvest. I'm gonna run out of belts. Belt supplies. Alright. They're nice little plants, though. I like them. Already plant over there. Definitely need to remove a bunch of these. Already plant right there. Not anymore. There are probably biters up there at that crash site as well. Wow, am I going crooked or what? Holy cow. Well, let's do it this way then. I guess I should have built foundations to put this on. Then I wouldn't be going so crooked crazy. Okay, that's the end of that, so we'll just go right here. Come on. And that's the end of my beams, unfortunately. I didn't think about that needing to be here. I'll build with Mark II, and then I'll come back and replace with Mark III. It'll be okay. So let's switch to this. Logistics, Mark II. Is it MAM time again? Not quite, I don't think. I'm going to put this one kind of close here because it's jumping up such a steep incline. There. Okay. And again, it's a little bit straighter than the other one was. Not much, but a little bit. Push that out again, and we'll do this one again, kind of close. And we're just about there. I just thought about the biters might not be back up here because this has been powered the whole time. And for here, I'm going to turn now. I'm off at an angle a bit. Like this, maybe. And can I make it the rest of the way in? No. Okay, we'll come here-ish then. Do a click there. 1, 2, 3. There. Nope. There. And you go into... We'll go into that one. Because we'll bring the other one up from kind of lower. Maybe. Seems fair to me. Alright. So now we just need to run power down there. And we need to go get our car anyway. So the cool thing about stations is that they provide the power lines. Or they act as power distribution networks here. So we have all of our base's power because it came along the rails and connected to the station. Speaking of power, well, not speaking of power, speaking of the base, let's do the MAM. Alright, insulated crystal oscillators. I've been told these are good, I think. There's also wet concrete that is very good. I'm almost certainly going to use wet concrete. I actually had a discussion with Calidorn today about alternate recipes. So I'm going to go ahead and take wet concrete. I'll have to double check if I actually need insulated crystal oscillators, but I can take it later. It'll come up again. Alright, so building power poles. Am I going to be able to do this? Yeah, they'll build here. So the thing is the trains are going to drive through the power poles. How far can we go? Or the power lines, I should say, not the power poles. Too long, too long, too long. Right there. So alternatively, I could, I suppose, put it... Oh, it's going to drive through that one anyway. So I can't avoid clipping with power lines. I tried to at the base as best as possible, but about there. Yep, there we are. I don't know how the train's going to clip into these, or if it's going to or not. Oh, the rail. The goofy corner rails. I'm going to not make it clip through these, at least, since I don't have to. Encroaching clearance on the train? That's super bizarre. And then that's, of course, going to clip through there. But like I said, can't be avoided. Alright, so assuming this winds up, and it looks like it is. There it goes. So, of course, like I said, we don't have enough Mark III belts to be able to handle it all the way back to the station here. But we do have... Yeah, that doesn't clip too bad on the sides there. It's going to clip into... Just clips when it hits the thing. I suppose I could put like a... something along the side of that. Okay, I was going way too fast. But I guess I should go down there and get that other bauxite. I see there's a spitter on it. And I hear biters. Ooh, a alpha. Yay. Shoot him, I guess. Maybe. Where'd the other alpha go? I think I missed with that shot. There's the alpha. Okay. I'll jump down here to tempt it. No need. Lighter bits. I should reload the gun before I put it away so that it's loaded when I need it for the spitter over here. Alright, dang it. Oh, there went 20 ammo. Yeah, that's why I'm going to set those up to be automated. It's an awful lot of ammo that I go through in no time. Alright, this is a miner. Production miner, Mark II. I will come more or less straight out of this. And then I can do, this is just going to be 120. I can just do a back pull here. 2, 3, up to there. And then I need to go around these big old trees here. Keep that in mind. So we'll go kind of like this. I'll turn it one more notch. 2, 3. And then I can fire up the chainsaw. Nope, the other way. That's not it either. Okay. You need to go? Oh, so the small trees that look like the big trees are fine. It's the actual big trees that are the problem. And we're going to go right through here. I don't have enough stuff for Mark IIs now. Oh, geez. Okay. Well, I will pause once again, and I will head back to the base, pick up beams and whatever they're called, plates, reinforced iron plates, and then I will pick you guys back up here one last time to finish this up and get some bauxite headed on the train back to the base. And I'm back. And I have stuff. I grabbed about 400 of each, which should be hopefully plenty. So we are going roughly this direction. Okay, chainsaw, the other one. There we go. Good. And yeah, these guys aren't even targetable. Those little reeds should be inside of there, but they're not. Okay. It's fine. And let's go here. And here. Yep. 2, 3. For some reason, I kind of like how the mining belts are spaghettied all the way across the landscape. Even though I like it all neat inside the base, I like this outside the base for whatever reason. Guess I'm weird like that. Here. And then this one goes in there. And then we need to take power. Can I reach? Let me bring power out this way. Go out like this. I think so. Yep. And we'll go here-ish. I'll just place it alongside each one of these poles. That way it's in one spot instead of in multiple spots. Here, and there, and that should be winding up. And while that's winding up, I will go and upgrade the other guys to Mark III belts. Just a few, so it won't take too long. And I can do it from up here. There. 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 And that's it. Yeah, that train's gonna smear right through that line. Okay. This looks good. So I hopped out of the train and let it keep rolling forward. Let's go. Yeah, actually. Autopilot on. I want to hop back out. Let you run with it. It has quite a bit of freight. I don't know how much does this carry. A lot more. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Times 3 is 27, 32. Don't leave me behind, though. And why can't I configure the freight level? Don't sit on my head either. Why don't I have... Because the train's docked in? That's the train station. Well... Oh, don't leave me, don't leave me, don't leave me. I'm gonna go catch the train. That should have made it break. I want to ride the train back. I hope it braked. Yeah, it did. Okay, good. I want to also see you have like a half a train load. I don't know how much this is going to actually provide us with the Mark II and the Mark I and 1 train. It'll kind of just be a feel for it. I may need to add another train on here. I probably will need to tap more mines here eventually, but that's easily done. There's an impure not far from there as well, kind of south of the station. There's also another normal node a little further than that, and there's another pure node a little further from that. Oh yes, this is a much straighter piece of track here now, and the train will auto brake apparently at 200 kph. Which is nice. I'm going to whip around this corner. Good thing this is game physics. But I tore that whole ramp apart and put it together again using the straight segments and then putting the connector segments in after the fact. And that made it much nicer looking. There's our beautiful base that's going to get torn up soon and rebuilt. I will hop out here. Thank you for the ride that I had to run to catch. Great platform. This is a unloading station. No. Train. Did I not set that right? Ah, it's gotta be okay. The selection of the buttons really confuses me sometimes on this. Okay. I will manually back the train down and pass the station the other way. While I'm doing that, I need to set the next stop, which I think means... Okay, there we go. Oh, you went to the wrong one. Alright, well, tell you what. You go there and come back. And when you get back, I will have belts run. You know what else I should do? I should also do the last MAM research for this episode. Adhered iron plate, no. Compacted steel. I think I'll take this one because I know that I don't want either of these two. I just don't know if I actually want this one or not. The stitched iron plate's the one I want to use here, which is the third one down there, the alternate recipe 2. And then obviously I want to use solid steel ingots here because they're the most efficient as well. So I'll just take this one. Alright, so the way this is going to work is we will pull a belt out of here. Going to be Mark III, I guess. Yeah, Mark III. I'll go ahead and pull a Mark III. Oh, that's about as far as it can go. And the player's in the way. Yes, 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 yes. There. I don't know if I wanted to raise these up or not. I may end up raising them up or stacking other things on top of them or something. I can always do it later. Yeah, I want to stop. Actually, I'll just stop there for right now. And then I'm actually going to stop the episode here. And when this train comes back, it should drop off its ores this time. And in the next episode, we'll actually build the refineries and such that we need in order to set this up. Before that time, I will go out to the ocean, which is out here, and set up some water extractors and a pipe to bring water back here to the base. Oh, look, there goes the train. Nice. So that way we'll have a pipe of water connected up here and ready to go for the next episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you then. Bye for now.